it's Brenda Meller with Meller Marketing. My son is probably cringing right now. Are you cringing a little bit?
Hardcore cringing.
Hey, it's Brenda Meller with Meller Marketing. I normally do a social media pie. I had a cancellation in my guest for today, and I figured rather than just canceling it all together, I would use this as an opportunity to talk about some new technology that I got. So give me just a second, guys, because I'm going to be pulling this up in another screen. Just so I want to make sure the live stream is going.
What's
the
stream on? Like, is there a link or something?
Yeah, it's on. You can go on YouTube. You can look up Meller Marketing on YouTube. You can go on Meller Marketing on Facebook, or you can go on LinkedIn. And if you're watching this on any of the networks right now, I would love it if you could please drop a comment below and let me know if you can hear me and see me before we get started, because we got some new technology. You guys, look at this. Can you see this right here? I got a new microphone. And we've got 21 people watching us right now. Awesome. So let's see who's on here. Now I can hear echo from my son's pulling it up on his YouTube channel. I'm actually not a sir. I'm a madam. Here somebody said, hello, sir. But Michael, I got a new microphone. And Beth, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. The live stream is working. So awesome to hear. All right. So I can't hear myself. So where...
do you want to hear yourself?
Well, let's see if I unmuted my not 15, he just turned 16. My 16-year-old's on. Hey, Joshua, say hi to everybody.
23 people watching.
23 people on LinkedIn. So we're gonna have
What's up, everybody?
We're gonna have a couple people watching this on the other networks too. But normally, let's see if I click on the large screen. Yeah, the sound's working still. Okay, so we're working. All right, so guys, I'm testing as I'm going here today. That's what I do. I never make mistakes. I have learning experiences, and I wanted this learning experience to be live today so that everyone could kind of come along the journey with me. And a lot of times what I'm doing in terms of my technology, other people have questions too. So I appreciate you watching. I'm just going to give a couple of shout outs here. See who else is watching. We have Sue Giffey watching. Michael, I'll tell you, do you remember how much we paid for this one? I'm looking at my son Joshua right now.
I have no idea.
100, 150?
Let me look in your email and see.
Okay. So I did what any smart parent of a tech-savvy teen would do. I asked my son to research microphones for me, because I noticed lately when I was doing my LinkedIn Lives, I usually use this little splitter device, right? Because I only have one whole plug-in on my laptop to plug in, and I use a splitter device. And on the one side, and I don't know if you can see if I hold it up, there's a little microphone icon. So I plug in my lapel microphone. This one right here, this little lapel microphone. It's a little tiny microphone in one of the prongs. And then I have these earphones that I plug into the other prong. And I noticed in my last show, my guests were saying I wasn't hearing any audio quality difference. And I started plugging it in and testing it myself. I'm like, I don't think it's working. So I thought all these times where I was plugging in my microphone, my lapel mic, that those were doing what they needed to do to get better audio quality. And as it turns out, they weren't. So I don't know. Did it stop happening along the way? Was it never working? Who knows? But I'm like, I think I'm at the level now where I need to upgrade my technology, get a better microphone. We're going to introduce the microphone a little bit here. Is this plugged in right now, Joshua? Is it working? Mm-hmm. So you guys are actually hearing my new microphone right now. So if you watch me a lot, can you tell any audio difference right now?
See, actually, because it could be coming from the webcam still.
Now, he told me yes, but actually it might be no. So we're going to look at the audio right now.
Yeah.
Is that coming from the new microphone? So can you change it to the regular laptop sound? Okay, so now we're going to change to the regular. As we go, testing as we go. Please, your call is very important to us, so please be patient as we troubleshoot here right now. All right, so I think we got it right.
Yeah, hold on, I just want to check this out.
We're looking at another page called Voice Meter. Voice Meter Banana. Is that what it's called?
That is what it's called.
So
it's not opening. I'm not sure why.
It's in the background.
Oh, hello.
Let me do it.
Okay.
I think what we got to do is just go I think we might have to minimize these pages because it's kind of fluttering in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Let me close this guy. Wait, where'd it go? It's gone away. So we're testing things live for this right now. It's not working though.
Oh.
Is it in another window?
It froze.
Okay. It froze.
Still?
Can you guys hear me still? Yeah, I can see it on the video screen over there right now. It's still working. So we're going to walk through this, but you guys, I decided to do this live knowing that there's going to be some little hiccups like these instead of doing this on my own just with me and my son, because then I get the benefit of one, selfishly for myself, I want to watch the playback and see if I can tell any audio difference. And even little things like how far I am from the microphone. I'm probably like, what, about 8 inches right now? 6 to 8 inches right now?
You can try to like get it out
What?
of the view of the camera.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna try that. So we're gonna learn little things along the way here too. And I'm gonna angle my webcam down right now. Let me just show you guys this here. Let's see. I'm gonna keep this one straight. I'm gonna angle this guy down here so we can see. So I've got a standing desk, and part of the problem with the desk is like, I don't know what, 4.5 inches or so thick.
It's like too big.
So
Too
when
big.
you buy these devices, a lot of times they have clamps on it. Let me show you guys this. And this one has a clamp. I'm going to take it off. I'll put it back on, so don't freak out, Joshua. Okay. So this clamp right here clamps onto your desk. So I'll put my hand behind it so you can see it. And it only goes about, I don't know, 2.5, not quite 3 inches. So when you have a desk that has like a standing desk type of thing set up that I have, I'm limited to what I can do in terms of how I can set it up on my desk. Now, why did you look at this instead of the tabletop? We couldn't find a tabletop one?
We could. There's just nicer. It's better,
Yeah.
cheaper.
Better, cheaper. So I had my son look around for different microphones for me. What I liked is this has got like let me see if I can angle my thing over here. This has got one of these, what is this called, Joshua? Like an elevator arm?
Huh?
What do you call this?
Scissor arm.
Scissor arm. It's got a scissor arm on it, so I can.
Also, was a pop filter.
And I've also got, I can move the microphone in and out of the way. And what is this thing on here on the front?
That is a boom something.
So is a boom something is the
I forgot
official
what it's called.
term that Joshua says. A boom something. If anyone knows the technical term,
like this but smaller, and it goes around the mic.
it's like a microphone cover, like a glove for the microphone, right? And what does it do? It softens the sound.
It softens it. It just makes it sound better.
Okay. So I'm trying to incorporate my son with me in the broadcast today. He's in high school. He has returned to school, but in our district, they are in-person instruction in the morning, and then he is off in the afternoon and should be doing homework. Do you want to grab a chair so you're not standing?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So I said, well, let's do this together, and this is going to be a little bit of like, what do they call them? CTE classes?
Sure.
In school? Continuing education. So we're including Joshua in continuing education. I am not paying him a fair wage.
You should.
I buy you food. I buy you clothing. We drive you around. We take you to the bus stop in the morning. We pick you up from the bus stop. There's a lot of things we do that we don't charge you for.
I don't know.
Chauffeur services, health and well-being, entertainment. There's a lot of things we do for you.
I don't know about that one.
So anyways, so I asked him to help me shop around for a microphone. So he went on Amazon and looked up a bunch of different models. And then did you find the link? Was it in my email?
Yeah, it was $70. Just look up microphone.
Did you call it microphone in the email?
Yes.
Microphone. So I'm going to pull the email in here right now. And then I'm not going to show you his email to me, but I'm going to pull up the Amazon links. And let's see.
Just click on it. It'll open in a new tab.
Okay. But it's going to be a really long, ugly link in here too. So now I'm going to go into my live stream. I'm going to put it as a comment in LinkedIn. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll add the playback later. You'll have to look in the show comments. But this is let me just show this up on screen too. So I'm going to click on StreamYard, share screen, and then I'm going to pull it up on the application window. Which one is it? Chrome tab. This one right here, right? Toner. Is that how you pronounce it?
That's it.
Toner. So I purchased this on December 31st. And you guys can see in the pictures over here, it's got like this telescoping, what did you call it? A scissor arm?
Scissor arm.
Scissor arm. And then it's a plug and play because I've got USB and I didn't want to have to worry about the little single prong plug. I wanted to do the USB. And I don't know what all these things mean, but you researched these, right?
Yeah.
Why did you pick this one over others?
It had a really good specs for a very good value.
Okay. Can you guys hear Joshua talking right now, by the way?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully they
Do you think they can hear you? You have to be closer?
I don't know.
Okay.
I honestly don't even know, but it's a good microphone, good sound quality. I heard all the tests on it, and
there you go.
it's a great microphone
Yeah.
if you're looking for a microphone.
Good microphone for microphone people.
Oh yeah.
All right, good. So then he checked that out, and then I ordered it, and it was $69.99. I had Prime, and it came in what, 3 days, 2 days, something like that, because it just came in the mail like think the day before yesterday. And here's all the stuff it came with. There's the clamp, the USBs, this little, what are we calling that?
Let's call it a, I don't know. Give it a name.
Condenser microphone, an extended boom arm, a metal shock mount, a desk clamp, pop filter, and a mic cover.
Mic cover.
So you think this is a mic cover?
It's a mic cover.
And then what's the other one? The pop filter?
The pop filter and the boom arm.
Now, does that prevent me from singing Debbie Gibson and Tiffany?
It does, actually.
A pop filter?
Yeah.
How does that work? Can you show me how it works, the pop filter?
So
that then I'll have a playback.
You can't hear it. They'll be able to hear that.
I think we're alone now.
And then?
No?
There you go.
That's, you know who that is?
I don't.
That's Tiffany, wasn't it, Tiffany? So what do you do? How do you plug that? Do you use either that or this?
Yeah, either this. I mean, you can use both. It wouldn't really do a whole lot for you,
would it smooth it over a little bit?
It would smooth it a little bit too much.
And then what is this thing right here? This is
You connect this onto the boom arm, and then it like covers the mic. So
connect it onto the boom arm. So let's take off the, what do we call this? Mic cover. Let's take off the mic cover. So we're with the mic cover right now. Now we're going to take it off. Did you guys like my Tiffany? What was Debbie Gibson?
I need a nap.
Could have been. I think I don't think I can hit the high notes. So I don't think I'm going to try it. Maybe I'll do some Mariah Carey in a little bit. Try the pop filter. Mariah Carey's still around though. So do we still consider her pop? I think we do.
Do we?
New Kids on the Block. That was pop too, right?
Was.
Does it matter where it goes, Joshua?
Nope.
Okay. Are you getting bored with us? Or are you just tired?
I want to go to bed.
Well, you're up for the day. Get used to it.
I'm going to relax. Okay,
so I'm just adjusting this right now on the, what is this thing? I'm putting it on the boom arm. Okay, we took off the, I'm looking at the mic cover, and now we have the pop filter.
It's going to be a very subtle difference.
I think we're alone now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Keep your day job.
So this is now a pop filter. So now I'm going to pull up the video just to see if you can see me on the pop filter. It's still a little bit of a delay here, so we have to wait for this to go. Oh, I've still got the thing going in the background. So I need to go back into StreamYard. I just realized I'm still sharing the screen. So let me remove the screen share. So now you guys can see we have the pop filter. It does not block Tiffany songs, as what we just learned, but it's supposed to reduce popping sounds. So when I say Polly wants a cracker, or Joe Pullin, when I say the P in Pullin, Joe Pullin, it should reduce the popping sounds in the P's and the T's. What about the S's and stuff like that?
T's, P's, Q's, W, X, Y's, and Z's.
So Joshua, have you done your homework? It should be done by Sunday at 7.
Not doing it.
And I want to make sure that it's satisfactory in terms of the score that you get.
How can you be able to tell the difference?
I'm doing S sounds right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see? Not paying attention. Sue says she can see both of us. Mike says this is called a windscreen mic cover.
Oh, that was the, yeah.
Does that sound right? Windscreen mic. Oh, the microphone cover.
Yeah.
So the mic, Mike is saying the mic cover. Mike knows his business on the microphones there. Dana, I did share the link a little while ago in LinkedIn for the Amazon for the microphone. So this is not sponsored or endorsed by this company. I always do my research on my own. I'm not at the level where I'm being offered free product. When will that happen? Do I have to have like 3 million followers or something?
Mean, you're not really in the market for microphones, so
you're not going to say I'm not that big of a deal yet, though.
Not that big of a deal yet.
See, I'm trying to get him to say you're not that big of a deal yet, because I know he's thinking it.
You're getting there.
So 51,000 followers on LinkedIn,
I say 100K over.
100,000
on Instagram, yeah.
No, we're on LinkedIn right now. We're not on Instagram.
People don't do brand deals on LinkedIn like that.
So Joshua Meller, the date and time is January 5th, 2021. Just informed me that people do not get offered brand deals for influencers on LinkedIn. Okay. So just letting us, why don't you get behind her so they can see you? Because this would be more entertaining if they could see you, not just me talking to you behind the microphone. So we're trying to get this set up going. So now can I unplug this and show them what it sounds like without it? Or is it going to mess everything up?
It's going to mess it up. Don't try anything, because if it messes up, we can't really fix it. So
if it messes up, we can't really fix it. Yeah. So there we have it.
I mean, we can, but we'd have to like turn off the computer, turn it back on.
Okay, so now they can at least see you. So now what else do I think about? I need to think about not having this in my camera view, right? So how can I adjust this to get this out of camera view?
Talking from here and up. So
here and up.
Like
so how can I get it in front of me, but without having it in front of me?
Don't use this. That's a start. Do not use the pop filter. It's too
Don't
big.
use the pop filter.
It's too big, and just use this.
So I could use this if I'm doing podcasts.
You can, but it's gonna have the same effect as this. So
okay, so
yeah,
this doesn't sound any different then.
No,
is what you're saying.
That's what
Either
I'm
one
saying.
will do just fine.
Either one will do just fine.
Joshua says either one will do just fine.
How many? I cannot imagine like over 10 people are watching this right now.
There are 19 people.
Oh my god, you guys are wasting
watching
time.
No, they're not. This is interesting. Do you guys think this is interesting? Comment below if you think this is interesting. How do I get this off of here? Is it lefty loosey, righty tighty? How does that work? Lefty loosey, but it's upside down, right?
Right.
So it's like reversed.
Yeah.
Did I put it too tight?
A little bit.
We're trying to get the pop filter.
The pop.
Who's your favorite pop band? Comment below. Let us know. Maybe I'll sing. Right? No, I won't sing anymore. All right. And now we're gonna put the mic. What do we call it, Mike Weatherly? Microphone windscreen. Is that what he called it? What did he call it?
Rest in peace to their ears real quick. Oh my
So it
God.
is an exercise ball. I use that sometimes for stretching my back, and sometimes I use it for sitting on.
It's actually
during
mine.
the
She
day.
just borrows it.
What's that?
It's actually mine. You just borrow it.
No, I bought a second one because I think somebody stole my first one.
Not sure about that.
All right. So then we got this all. Why is it in a little cage thing? Tell me about that.
That's the shock mount.
Shock mount. Let me
So,
pull
like,
this up
if
to
I
the
were to
camera
do-
so they can see this. So it's in like a little cage.
If
thing.
I were to do this, here, let go of it.
Okay.
It's gonna be less. You're gonna
Less
be able to
shocky?
hear that less. Yeah.
Less shocky.
So if you got a shock mount for this,
yeah.
the camera wouldn't stutter like that
Oh.
when I hit it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
But it did.
because you don't have a thing for
But
the
you're saying the
camera.
sound's not going
I'm
to
saying
stutter?
if you had one of these for the camera, it would imagine like
Mhm.
look at the screen.
Look at the screen.
See how it shakes? Imagine that
Yeah.
but in like audio form.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that's why you have it.
All right. So what, Joshua? Let's see what is your recommendation when I'm doing live videos like this? Where should this be to get best audio
A
quality?
comfortable position.
Can I finish
Yeah.
before you interrupt me?
Go ahead.
Do this a lot for some
Oh,
reason, right?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where should it be in the best position so that it is getting the best audio quality and it is not disruptive for the video viewer? So I don't want it to have like right in front of
want
my
it-
head, like here.
You do not
'cause then
want
you can't see
that.
me. That's
You do
not
want
good.
that. So
So where should it be?
It's a top middle kind of microphone. So you're gonna be like trying to talk into this.
But I'm not talking. I want to
area.
be talking towards this. So should it be closer to being in front of me, or is that okay right there?
No, this is good right here because
that's gonna be better audio quality.
Yeah, so
right?
about right there, that should.
No,
be
what about
okay.
the plus minus the?
That's the gain control. You don't really want to touch that because there's no dial to see where the gain's actually at. So you can end up putting it really high and you would have no idea. So,
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Learning all kinds of things. All right, guys, do you have any questions before I let release Joshua from the room? This is an impromptu link to live. We got some new setup. While I'm waiting to see if any questions come in, I'm going to show you a couple other pieces of equipment I've picked up over the past year or so. Yeah, you saw this. I got a little mini ring light, which has a desk clamp, and then it has a phone holder. So sometimes when I do unboxing videos, I've also got, and this is a, let me finish this and I'll explain you what I use it for. So it's got a USB plug-in on it, and then on this device, it's got like a little clicker thing, so I can make it brighter, dimmer. I think there's only one light setting. There might be an amber tone on this one. Because they're an amber tone on this, right?
On that one, yeah.
So there's a white tone or an amber tone, and I can adjust it brighter or more dim. And then sometimes what I'll do is I'll grab my letterboard, and I pick this guy up from, it's either Michael's or Five Below.
Yeah.
Can you grab that little Tupperware container right on the floor? Not sponsored by Tupperware.
Oh, right.
It's actually a Meyer container. See this Meyer on the front of it. So this box, I think it was Five Below, and I think it was like $5 or $7, and it comes with all these little letters, and you have to like punch them out, and then I'll do different messages on here. And sometimes what I do is I dump the bucket out on my desk, on my desktop in front of me, and then I create the message, and then I start filming, and I do in what's it called, time lapse?
Yeah.
Video, where you like it goes super fast.
Yeah, time
Super
lapse.
fast motion. So then this is what I have right now, and you guys see right behind me where this was. Look at right here. I'm in a basement office, so I've got an electrical outlet. So I'm multitasking. A notification for somebody's session I'm going to be joining in a few minutes here.
Oh.
So it's covering my outlet cover and subtly promoting my book. Look at that. Can you see what that says? It might be a little bit too far away. It might be too far away for them to read. It says mellermarketing.com/social media pie, the book.
Make that bigger.
Well,
I mean, you can, I guess.
I can't, other than if I brought my desk closer.
Mhm.
And I've got my webcam on it's it's not attached to my laptop. It's like an external webcam that I have mounted to something, so I can bring
you
it
could honestly just
closer.
put like graphic on the screen that says like an advertisement for your book, or have it go on like at certain intervals.
I could
go away at certain intervals.
So I could do like what Josh was saying. Let me just show you this here. So I'm going to go to mellermarketing.com/social media pie the book. Shameless promotion. Fun fact: did you know that this is my first LinkedIn strategy book, and it is for sale now?
Look at that. It's on Amazon.
So I could put it as like a comment in here.
Go cop it, boys.
Or I could go into my banners and I could do this. This is kind of testing technology.
Yeah.
What I like to do when I do banners, instead of putting the HTTPS, because I think it kind of looks ugly with that address on it, and you don't really need it. You can just go to www. Let me just show you here too. So that's the version of that. And then in StreamYard, you can also do the scroll across the bottom ticker. So that way I can have this scrolling along the bottom. Do you like that?
I like that.
Is that on fleek?
I don't know if people are going to type out that entire thing, though. You should probably get a link shortener.
Is that on fleek?
I mean,
people can't see.
It could be a lot more on fleek. That's what I got to say.
You're not even cringing when I say on fleek?
I'm too tired to care.
Yeah, okay.
You should get a link shortener. You should make it like mlr.mkt/something. No.
You know what I'm eventually going to do is right now I have socialmediapie.com.
Do that.
And when you do that, it redirects to
the Amazon thing.
No, it actually right now it redirects to mellermarketing.com.
It's not redirect. Oh, it is.
It takes a second.
You should make it redirect to the Amazon link.
Well, do I want to send them to the Amazon link, or do I want to send them to my website where they can purchase the book? Let's think about this. This is Marketing 101 review during Joshua's homeschooling today. So where would Brenda Meller be better suited to send people for her link?
Your website.
Why?
Because it's your entire platform and everything about you is on there. And on an Amazon page, it's just your book. It doesn't even say anything about Meller marketing.
And what could potentially happen if I send people to Amazon and send them to my website?
If you send them to Amazon, they're going to buy your book, or they're going to check out your book at least. But if you send them to the website, they're going to look at everything. Hopefully, they're going to look at everything about you. Bird looking in the window.
Yeah.
Everything about you and everything about your business and all that good stuff.
But what else happens sometimes when we're looking for things on Amazon?
We find other things on Amazon.
And you get distracted a little bit?
A little bit.
Have you heard of shiny object syndrome before?
I have.
Is that a thing?
I have it.
Pop quiz. What's shiny object syndrome?
You see something and you lose attention and focus on what you're doing before. And then you look at that product or whatever you're looking at.
So it's kind of like when I tell you, hey, have you done your French homework yet? Yeah. And then you go upstairs and you pull out your computer and then...
I did it.
Did you do your French homework?
I did. I sent it to you. Yeah.
Okay. Or I might say like, hey, can you work on your English paper? Like do 2 paragraphs of it. And then you go upstairs and then you get like a Snapgram notification from your friends.
Get back to your stream, buddy. Get back to your stream.
I'm just trying to keep it all like, in the CTE. We're doing Joshua education and information. Here. No, not. I probably got more people. Let's see how we got. Well, we're down to 11 right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's okay. This is a little bit is going to be a little bit of a playback for me too, because I want to look at things later on. All right. So let's see if I had any other comments coming in, and then we'll let Joshua go. Oh boy, I lost you.
I'm already leaving.
You're leaving?
Heck yeah, I'm leaving.
That's it. All right. Well, thank you, Joshua, for joining us today. If we have any questions from our viewers, I guess we'll have to send those into the viewer mail. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I really appreciate your help. Wasn't that nice? He gave me a little kiss on the head.
So nice.
All these rare moments in time in motherhood. All right. So thank you guys for watching today. This was very much of an impromptu segment. I was supposed to have a gentleman with me today, and we ended up having to reschedule. We're going to be talking on his topic later, and I'll just drop my my blog in here where you can learn more about my upcoming LinkedIn live show. And I'm actually working right now on resetting my website. I'm currently hosting my website on Wix, and I'm switching everything over to Kajabi. So I'm getting everything ready there to switch over. But in the meantime, I'll put this this link into chat where you can look at my schedule of upcoming shows. And then I'm also going to pull it up on screen. I'm going to stop this streaming banner right now because I kind of like those feel like they get a little annoying after you're watching them for a while. Do you guys feel like that way too? It's almost like a screaming banner. You just want to stop it from screaming at you. Sometimes it's nice just to have a static image that's on here. You go to mellermarketing.com. That's the link. The easier way, just go to my blog, and then it's listed in there. Or you can always message me on LinkedIn, and you can say, hey, how do I find your show? How do I find your upcoming segments? Eventually, I'm going to have everything in my calendar, and you can find everything. You can RSVP. You'll get notifications. It will automatically work. But for now, this is what we have to work with. And as an entrepreneur, I'm always trying to piece things together as best I can using the resources I have. So as we finish off, I showed you guys my little clamp ring light. That was one thing that I picked up. I have my new, I don't know if it's called a boom microphone or just a podcaster microphone. And my son showed me how to use some of the fancy stuff. Now, when I first started off, this is what I started with, you guys. And I still use this for my early morning phone calls where I don't have to plug everything in. So this is a headset. It's literally falling apart. The foam is falling out. And it's got one of these, like the Copilot things that hang. This is the microphone on here. The problem I have with this is it's a 2-prong plug. So that's where I have to use my splitter to plug in and get audio and video working. But what I don't like about this is when I'm on the show with somebody, ladies have to deal with this. Men, you probably don't have to deal with this. It kind of pushes your hair down, and then the microphone is flying in front of your face, so it's distracting. And I try to make sure that video quality is the best, and what you're seeing on screen is the best representation of the person. So you don't want to have a microphone sitting in front of someone's face. It's a little bit distracting. Now, when I started doing these as just pure podcasts, I'm not going to worry as much about it. I'm going to have the microphone more in front of my face, maybe get some better headsets as well. So that's what I have. I do not use the webcam that is built into my laptop, nor do I use the audio that's built into my laptop, because the quality is not as great. You're always going to get better quality with these external devices, in my opinion, right? And I want to make sure right now I'm just doing this on LinkedIn, but my plan is to move this over to a podcast eventually. And I'm trying to make sure that I have really great quality before I do that move over. So I'm trying to get everything kind of aligned there. But I also believe in investing in technology that aligns with your budget. So I'm never going to over invest and go out of business. And I actually created a web page. I'm going to put this in my comments next. And this is a blog I created. It's, "Hey, Brenda, what tech do you use?" And I'll drop it in on a banner right now so you guys can see this. And then I'll put it as a comment on LinkedIn, and I'll drop it in the YouTube comments later on. But if you're ever curious about technology that I do use, I try to keep this updated. I haven't added my new microphone into this webpage yet, but that's where I'll put that information. Okay. So it's there if you want to check it out. Again, not sponsored or endorsed by any of these companies. I'll tell you if I like things. I will let you know if the next time I purchase something, if I would purchase something different. Today, I'm not using my lighting kit. We're in Michigan. It's pretty bright white outside. It's snowing right now, and I've got a lot of daylight and a lot of white light that's shining on me. If I didn't, I might need to put my box lights up, right? So I'm going to be aware of that. Okay. So I'm just going to scroll through comments real quick and give you guys some shout outs. If you haven't left a comment already, drop a comment right now so I know you're watching, because I have no way of knowing who's watching if you don't leave a comment. If you're watching live, you can leave a comment now. If you're watching the playback, leave a comment later. I'll go and add a comment. I'll thank you for watching. I'll give it a like on there. So definitely do that. And then we're going to wrap this up here. So let's see here. I'm going into my StreamYard comments here. Let's see who else I didn't say hi to already. Joe, I hope you don't mind. I was using you for the P's. Joe Pullen. I'm trying to get the P's to pop on there. Catherine Bigenho, nice to see you, my friend. Darlene Ross, love your microphone. I need that for my conference calls. I invested a little bit more because I'm doing more webinars and LinkedIn Lives, eventually converting to a podcast, but this one was pretty reasonable. I think this price, where was it at on here? Let me pull back that Amazon webpage to look at it again. It was a $69.99, something like that. Do you guys remember? Let's see if I can find the web page on here. I've got like too many web pages open. Here it is. So this one is a toner USB microphone kit, $69.99. What a deal. It was a lower level investment, and it was worth it for me to make that investment. Shanika, happy Tuesday to you. It's Tuesday, right? I feel like these days are kind of blending together again. Kind of hard to keep track. Jaffer, happy New Year to you and your family as well. Thank you so much for watching. Greg Masters. Hey, Greg, nice to see you, sir. Thanks for joining. Monica, hey, Joshua's upstairs, so he's not going to see your message, but I'll tell him that you gave him a shout out on here. Susan Wellington, I already put the brand in there. So Toner is the brand name on here. You want to check that out. Not sponsored or endorsed, and I just got it. So based on, so far so good. My son, Joshua, did go into my settings on the laptop and adjusted the sound levels and everything. They don't do that for you. So you got to have somebody who knows what they're doing, I guess, to get these things set up. And I don't know if you need that. I think he just did it to give a little bit better quality on there. So appreciate Jaffer saying it's working smooth. Thank you guys so much for watching. There was a point where we had no sound, and then I think it went back on again. So Joshua was playing with some of the audio settings in here. Yeah, it is fun to do the first test online. And the benefit of doing tests online is you can watch the playback and you can learn from yourself. So I'm probably going to watch the playback and go, oh, I should have adjusted the camera to show Joshua more, or I should have shown the other view. But it's better, I think, to do the live version of this because it's testing it for me, and then I can get a little bit of audience feedback as well. You guys can let me know what's working, what's not. So if you were to give me any suggestions on using this new microphone, on where the microphone should be in view or things like that, drop a comment right now and share that with me, whether you're watching this live or in replay. I love to hear feedback from other people. And my expertise is, my background's in marketing, and I'm heavily involved in LinkedIn strategy right now. I'm not an audio person. I'm not a video person. There's probably people watching here that are going, why isn't she doing this? Is she aware of that setting in the microphone? So share your tips with me. I'd love it. And then you get a little bit of visibility for yourself too, because then I'll know that you're a video expert, a sound expert, that kind of thing. So feel free to do that. Fiona says she uses the Blue Yeti. I've heard of that. And I asked my son about that. And he said, no, don't do that. I'm going to find something for you. And he shopped around on Amazon. So, we pay him in treats and we pay him in rides because he's not driving yet. We pay him in room and board, Michael. You are absolutely correct. Put the link in there already. Let's see. Mark is saying Blue Yeti is better microphone than Toner. If you upgrade, I'd choose a better mic. This is new for me, $69.99. I know there's some microphones out there you can pay $200, $300, $1,000 for. So this is a good starting stage microphone for me. We'll give it a try and see what happens here. Let's see. Any other comments or questions? A kid prop might be better than a dog prop. Yeah, kind of fun to have our kids in the videos, especially if I can get him involved in a little bit of what I do. He is thinking about becoming an entrepreneur himself someday. So I want to give him some exposure to my business and what I do. It's kind of like take your kid to work today, right? And he was at school in the morning. He's got to work on some homework this afternoon, but he doesn't have any structured online instruction that he has to do. So I figured, let's make this an educational process for him. Got him in the video like that. Okay. All right. Let's see. The scrolling is great. Someone says we have time to connect during your show. So it sounds like you liked seeing that scrolling on there. I'm going to put it back on here to do another shameless plug before I leave here. But it sounds like you guys like to see the scrolling and leaving it on for a little while. What I like to do sometimes too is if I'm watching the live video on my laptop, I don't want to disrupt that. So I'll pull up my phone and then I'll type in that web address and go to it from my phone. Okay. And the other benefit is you can do the voice to text and you can say mellermarketing.com/social media, the book, and it might pull it up and you get lucky and you can go to the link by yourself. Right. So good. All right. Michael says, can you help me with YouTube marketing as well? Michael, I'm not a YouTube marketing expert. If you wanted to follow me on YouTube, you will definitely learn some tips from me about how I'm using my YouTube channel. But I know there are many other people out there who are experts in the space. I actually put together a LinkedIn rockstar list, and I just want to look up the name of the gentleman. I'm blanking on his name right now. So I'm going to look and see if I can find it on here. He's under my LinkedIn non-trainers list, which will publish the third month of the year, third month of this year for the first time, I should say. Let me see if I can find his name, and I'm going to give him a shout out. Rich Cardona. Do you guys have that happen to you? Like, I know the name of the person, I just can't remember it right now, right? Happens to me a lot. So this is Rich's URL on LinkedIn. Let me just drop it over top of the Amazon so I don't have to reload the web page that I'm sharing. Bring a little bit of navigation behind the scenes here. So this is Rich Cardona. He's the guy that I would probably send you to if you need some help with YouTube marketing. He's on LinkedIn. So I'll tag him in the comments right now and I'll let him know, hey, we were talking about you, Rich. Hey, Rich Cardona. I'll just say gave you a shout out. So Rich is the guy I would go to for YouTube marketing. Now, if you want some video marketing help, the person you guys know who you need to watch, Shay Rowbottom. I'm going to give her a shout out right now. And she is really rocking it. I started following her a while back and I've learned so much from her. And I'm going to pull up her profile up on the screen too. And she has really just exploded in terms of followers. So she calls herself a LinkedIn video coach. So if you need some help with video, follow her. and start to watch what she's doing. And she always will give you links on where to learn more. I think she does like a masterclass and a couple other things too. So she would be the person I would send you guys to if you're interested in more on video marketing. And then Rich Cardona would be the guy that I would send you to if you need some help on YouTube marketing. Okay. So a couple plugs, couple shout outs on there. Yeah, including kids in your daily work life. Brian Gleason, thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. It is, I think it's good for us to incorporate daily life. Sometimes our kids get to that level where they say, when am I ever going to use what I'm learning in school for my daily life after I graduate? And education, I think it's not just what they learn in school, it's also what they learn at home, what values you're teaching your kids and experiences that we're sharing with them. And it's not just work is one category and families another. I mean, sometimes they intermingle, especially when we've been in this COVID thing, right? We have had all the kids from working from home and doing their schoolwork from home up until a few days ago. So it is spontaneous, fun. And he was actually looking forward to being on too. So I was glad to have him on here. Hey, Lars from Denmark. Too bad Josh was upstairs right now because I could tell him that you're from Denmark. He has a natural interest in learning about languages in different countries. And I think also things always excite him. So it's great to see. Jack Jample, nice to see you, sir. Thank you so much for watching. I see Jarvis Barnes is on with us too. Hey, Jarvis, thank you. He's saying nice, clear sounding mic, clean tone, not too much bass to cause pops or hiss from high frequencies. Jarvis, did you hear me singing earlier? We were talking about the pop filter and I was singing some Debbie Gibson, Tiffany. I can't remember what it was, something from the 80s. So a little bit of fun there. All right. Someone is saying LinkedIn user. I can't see who this comment is coming from. Let me adjust my camera up a little bit here. But this is saying, I do a voice work. The windscreen is good. Let me hear you say something with a lot of P. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? I don't even know if that's the right one. Hopefully that helps you out, gives you some peace so you can hear me. And I don't know who this is because it's saying, you guys see this right here, LinkedIn user. So it doesn't tell me who your name is. So that either means your privacy settings are locked down. What you'll need to do is go into your privacy settings and make that adjustment. So let me show you how to do this right now. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go into my LinkedIn. So what you'll want to do is go onto your LinkedIn profile. And I'm actually going to just click on view profile so you can see this. And then in the upper right-hand corner where it says edit public profile and URL, make sure that you go in here and look at your visibility. Make sure your profile's public visibility is turned on. Profile photo should be set to public. So make sure that it is set to public. If that's the case and you're still not sharing, there's something else within your privacy and settings where it's like sharing it with third-party applications. It's going to take me more than a minute to navigate, so I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, wait, I don't think it navigated. Let me just go back and do that again. Let me click on edit public profile and URL. It went into another window. So let me just grab this link, put this back in here again. Okay, so now you can see public profile settings. So if I look on the right-hand corner of the right-hand column of this page, I'm just going to check StreamYard, make sure it's working. Okay. And I'm going to take this comment off here so you guys can see this. So as I am on this page, along the right-hand column, you want to make sure that you have edit visibility. See here where it says your profile's public visibility, make sure that is set to on. Also below that where it says profile photo, make sure that that is set to public. If it is not set to public, what we're going to do is we're going to see a blank avatar and we're not going to be able to see your face when you leave a comment. So just like this person that says LinkedIn user, I can't see who you are. So make sure your photo is set up. There's also a third-party setting. I'll send you the link for that later. I don't want to dig around and look for that right now, but we want to make sure. Johnny Halliday, did you like the plenty of peppers? So I got my new microphone, Johnny. I don't know if you've heard it, but we have the filter thing on here. It should be reducing my P's. And it is Joyce Kreger. Thank you for, I'm not sure if it was Joyce that was commenting or somebody else on that, but that's it. All right, guys. So that's it for me today. This is an impromptu LinkedIn Live. I did this today because I wanted to demonstrate for you the setup of my new microphone, and selfishly, I wanted to test it out. And what I'm going to do is watch the playback later and then compare this to other playbacks of other videos that I've done and see if I can tell the difference in the sound quality. Now, I need to go pull Joshua down here again right now because I've got this clamped to my office drawer and I don't want to keep this up here all the time. So I got to ask him if I unplug it from the laptop and plug it back in, what's going to happen? Do I have to get his help every single time? I'm gonna have to get my tech support person helping me out now. So at any rate, thank you so much for watching. This is Brenda Meller with Meller Marketing. Make sure that you're following me on LinkedIn so you can get my notifications about future videos. And if you go to mellermarketing.com/subscribe and you join my VIP email list, you'll also get LinkedIn strategy tips. And I also will send you upcoming notifications about future events that I'm offering, webinars, things like that. Let me just pull the subscribe link in before we leave. There we go. Found it. Okay. If you go to mellermarketing.com/subscribe, you can join my VIP email list. Eventually, I'm going to put my LinkedIn live schedule into my event list as well. So that way you can get notifications in the future for future LinkedIn lives, I should say. My next live will be coming up on Thursday of this week. And I think I've got just one for this week. And then next week I've got 3 interviews, plus I'm doing my book reveal on Friday. So very, very exciting. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy. And I look forward to seeing you online on LinkedIn. Take care. And if you're watching this in playback, you can still leave a comment. I will make sure to look at all the comments later on. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you around on LinkedIn. Take care. I still got to get that video fixed so it's not just 12 seconds. I got to get it to 30 seconds. Someday.